Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today that I would do a full tattoo removal Q&A video because, do you know what, I was actually really surprised when I posted my last video. I'll insert a little screenshot here of the amount of comments that I got from people like asking loads of questions about it. Just the whole like reaction to the video, like it kind of got more out there than I thought it would have. So I thought on the back of that I would do a little Q&A. First off though, I need to crack this open because honestly I'm so tired right now. Yeah, it kind of got like a lot more of a reaction and response than I thought it would, and I had so many, like so many lovely comments from some of you guys saying that it really helped to see me chat about my whole laser tattoo removal journey and it helped you to feel like you're not alone in it. That literally made my heart feel so warm because I have been suffering for so many years now with my self-confidence, and it has affected me so much having this piece of crap on my arm, and just knowing that hearing me talk about it has helped some of you guys is just the best thing in the world. Obviously I don't want you to be going through the same thing, but yeah, anyways, so I thought that I would do a video, just grabbing my phone because it's got all the questions on it, taking some of my most asked questions on the back of that video and basically sitting down and chatting through everything laser tattoo removal, because I know that some of you were asking how it's looking now, an update, and I actually wanted to go a little bit more in depth with my whole journey in general. So here we go. Sit back, relax. If you've got a tattoo that you want removed or you're having removed and you've got some questions, then hopefully I'll be able to answer them for you. So first question was, does it hurt? Okay, so I actually had, there was a girl that actually commented on my previous video about this, and she was saying that in terms of pain, laser was worse for her than giving birth. Like giving birth to an actual child, and I haven't had a child yet, so I'm quite glad that I've experienced this before I experienced birthing a child, because yeah, I mean, it is painful. I've had a lot of stuff done, like I've had lip filler, I've obviously had tattoos to get them removed. That's pretty much all I've had. Injections, like normal blood tests and stuff. But in terms of comparing it to, say, getting my lips done, because I know there's probably some girls watching here who have possibly had their lips done, it's way worse than that. And if you've had filler in your lips, it's painful. Like, that is so painful. Laser is worse. So it is extremely painful. I would say that you get used to it, but you don't. Like, it doesn't get any easier, I don't think. I like to tell myself that it gets easier, but it doesn't. It still shocks me every single time. The way to describe it is, kind of feels like, imagine you've got an elastic band and you're pinning it against yourself. That's what it feels like, but like boom, 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 like all like literally back to back. That's what it feels like. But what I think is actually worse than that is the smell. Oh my god, it literally smells like your skin is burning off. It literally smells like you've walked into a burning building and you're just disintegrating. That's how it literally smells. It's horrific. It's actually, it's really bad. So that's that. But the only plus, probably the only plus, is that it's over so quick. I mean, my tattoo on my arm, I'll also insert a picture of my tattoo before I got it lasered on the screen. That tattoo on my arm is reasonably big. I'd say it probably takes a minute 30 seconds to laser the whole thing, which isn't a lot of time. Like, it hurts, but it's not a lot of time, whereas a tattoo is less pain, I'd say, but it lasts a lot longer. So swings and roundabouts. But obviously if you're getting like a whole flipping sleeve lasered off, then that's going to take a while. So yeah, pain, I'd say 10 being the worst, it's a 10. It is a 10. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, it's fine. Like, it's not. It's not. It's bloody painful. So yes, first one, does it hurt? Yes, it does. Second question, how much does it cost? Now, this was actually asked a lot. So I explained previously that when I first ever got laser done on my arm, I went to London. I live in the UK and I went to London because I was like, London's a city, like, you know, you're probably going to get it done the best because you're going to London, da 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 da. I ended up spending an absolute fortune getting it done in London. I went to Skin Renew. I'll tag their Instagram on the screen. They were absolutely amazing. amazing, like couldn't fault them whatsoever, they were incredible. But trekking from where I live to London, which I say trekking, it's literally like an hour train journey, but it's long, and then paying the London prices, it just got a bit too much, so that's why I moved and went somewhere else. But when I was going to London, I believe I was paying somewhere in the region of 150 to 175 pounds per session, which is a lot of money. I mean, tattoos are expensive. Getting them removed is a whole different story. I don't even want to think about how much money I've actually spent trying to get this removed. I don't even want to think about it. It's actually really bad. But yeah, so I was paying somewhere between 150 to 175 pounds a session, whereas where I'm going now, it was 60 pounds a session when it was really dark. Now it's lightening up and it's like barely anything needs lasering off. She's charging me like 30-40 pounds, which is really, really good. That's the pricing where I live. Obviously, depending on where you go, it could be more expensive, it could be cheaper, but definitely do your research before you go somewhere, because so many places are doing laser removal now, and obviously you want to make sure you're going to somewhere that knows what they're doing. One of my friends went to Lawless, which is where I go now. I shall tag them on the screen as well. And obviously, friend to friend recommendation. She went there, she said that she had amazing results. So depends where you go, but it is expensive, and at the end of the day, if you want it gone, you're going to pay for it and you're just going to have to suck it up. But yeah, it's a lot. Okay, third question, aftercare. So everyone's body's different, okay? When I first started getting my tattoo removed, the blistering, how swollen it was bad. Like the pain was really, really bad. And I tell you one thing, it actually really, really took it out of me. So I'd go to London, get like a session of laser done, be on the train home. Bear in mind, I would have eaten, like drunk loads of fluids and stuff. I would feel rough. Like that whole night, I would actually feel really, really unwell. I think it just obviously takes it out of yourself. Like you're literally getting like this laser machine fired through your arm, and your body is obviously in shock and then trying to heal. So yeah, I felt awful. But now I've gone obviously for a number of years, don't want to talk about that. It's like, it's fine, like it's literally fine. So things that you can potentially expect in terms of after the tattoo. Blistering, number one. I got that at the start, but as I went on, they kind of adjusted the machine and then I didn't really get it anymore. Redness and swelling. I literally swell so much, like my arm is literally like budum. Like not ridiculous, but around the tattoo it is swollen and red. Two places where I've been to get laser, they both suggested that I use aloe vera gel. So aloe vera gel, just get it in a pump in Boots and I just pump that, and it's so cool and soothing. It will be your best friend when getting your tattoo lasered. Honestly, it's just amazing. I probably use aloe vera for the first couple of days, and then once it's started to heal, you'll know when it's starting to heal and the swelling's gone down and the redness has gone down, obviously if you experience that. Then Palmer's cocoa butter, just unscented, unfragranced, everything, just a little pump, and just put that on just to keep it moisturized. And I moisturize it every single day. Another thing that my lady recommended me doing once it's healed is when you moisturize, basically just massage the area, because apparently that can help distribute the ink and stuff and speed up obviously it going away, which we want to happen. So yeah, I think that's everything in terms of aftercare. Fourth question, how many sessions have I had? Now, it's bad, but I don't actually know how many I've had, like exactly. So I was trying to work out how many years it's been, and I believe it's been 5. And somebody commented and said 5 years, and genuinely it can take that long. Like, I'm going to link this in actually with another question we've got further down. Does it all fade in one go? No, it doesn't. Like, I'm going to insert a picture here of how my tattoo is actually looking now. I'll do a little before and after. You will see in the picture that some parts are completely gone and other parts of the tattoo are still there and still pretty dark. So again, I'm not any specialist, I don't 100% know what I'm talking about, I'm just going off my personal experience. What I've been told is when the laser happens, it kind of like fires into the ink, and then over time, that's why you need to leave a gap in between sessions. I'm going to also talk about that in a second. Your like bloodstream and everything, the ink just disperses and stuff into your bloodstream, like it just carries through your body and just, it's really weird, but apparently that's what happens. So you need to leave time in between your sessions, and that's why it's been 5 years. Again, I'm kind of covering like 3 questions in one here. We've got another question, how long after a session before you can go again? So I was told to wait 3 months in between sessions. Basically, the longer you leave it, the more effective it's going to be. Basically, if you just keep going like day after day, it's not going to go quicker. So that's why it has been that number of years. I also had a break for, I think, about a year. Actually, COVID. That was it, COVID. I was actually coming to think, I was thinking, I'm sure I had like a year break or something like that, and it was COVID. So yeah, maybe 4 years. I know that still sounds like such a long time, and I don't want anyone that's watching this to be really discouraged. Like, this is supposed to be a positive thing, and I'm going to come to the end and have a little bit of self-talk in terms of everything. But it takes a long time. It takes a long time. One of the biggest things that I was shocked by in this whole situation was, I thought you'd have a couple of sessions, couple of months, and it'll go. No. Boy, was I in for a shock. Like, it doesn't work like that. As much as I wish it would, it doesn't work like that. It takes time, it takes years, and I'm like, what, 5 years down the line, and it's very, very nearly gone now. But it's been a long journey. Okay, next question. I'm trying to work out where I am now. What laser did they use on me? So both places where I've gone, Picasure is what they've used on me. It's a type of laser, apparently it's really good. Again, I don't really know the ins and outs of all the different machines. Have you tried covering it up with makeup, etc.? I have tried every single thing in the books to try and conceal this tattoo, let me tell you. So my number one thing I always just do to try and cover it is wear oversized t-shirts, long sleeve tops, which in the summer is just ridiculous. I mean, I'm literally, it's hard work, like actually it's hard work. Obviously it depends where your tattoo is, right? But mine's here, like just above my elbow. So any little cute little like t-shirts, like tight fitted thing, no. Dresses, strappy dresses, no. Like, I haven't been wearing them, and it really saddens me to say that, because it is obviously affected me that much to the point that I feel the need to cover it up because I've been that embarrassed about it. But to tell you the truth, that's what I've been doing, just buying oversized t-shirts or clothes that cover it so that I feel confident. Makeup, I swear, like absolutely swear by Dermablend, so I'll link it down below. I got it off Amazon, I think it was like £10 or something. Make sure that you buy the right shade, because first off, I bought a shade that was far too dark, and then it actually looked even more obvious than if I just didn't put anything over it. Once you find your shade, Dermablend is literally going to be your best friend. You need the tiniest little bit. Get a foundation brush, like a solid compact one, dab over it, beauty blender over the top, then setting powder, just translucent setting powder, so that it gets rid of the sheen. Honestly, chef's kiss, it's incredible. I've worn Dermablend makeup stuff on holiday and it hasn't come off. Haven't tried it in a swimming pool, but I mean, if you're going for a night out or going out during the day and you want something to cover it, honestly, Dermablend is going to be amazing. There are some other options as well, but that's the only one that I've tried. But yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, another question I got actually was, how do I cope with it looking bad during the whole process? I don't cope very well. So obviously, if you dislike your tattoo in the first place, then that's not great. It's not great, is it? And then obviously you have to go through the laser process, and then it's probably going to look even more messed up than before. But as I said at the start, if you want it gone, you just have to suck it up. Like, the end goal is to get it gone or get it covered up or whatever you decide, and it's worth it for that, right? So you just have to push through, use some makeup to cover it up or wear different clothing to cover it up, whatever, and you will get there. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna look, I've had a lot of weird comments actually. Do you know what? I hide mine really, really well, and the rare occasion when it's peeked out or someone's seen it, they've been, I didn't realize you had a tattoo there, and I'm like, that's what we want. That's what we want. No, but yeah, I mean, I cover mine really, really well, but when people look at it, they're like, oh my god, like, that's crazy, like, because it looks so weird. Like, it does look weird. Obviously you've got patches and whatever, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That is pretty much all the questions. I just wanted to finally conclude and have a little bit of self-love talk, because I think anyone watching this who has got a tattoo that they really don't like, or they're going through this laser process, will need to hear this, and I need to hear it, and I need to tell myself it as well. For God's sake, I'm trying to record my video. How dare you walk past? I think all I want to say is you are beautiful no matter what, and yes, you might be so self-conscious about this tattoo that you've got. You might be thinking that someone across the street, friends, family, are judging you, or they think it looks rubbish or whatever. But I'm telling you now, they don't. Like, they really don't. The amount of people that I've shown my tattoo to before I got it lasered, and they're like, it was fine, like, it's really nice, what are you going on about? It affects you way more than it affects anybody else. And I wish, I really wish, and I'm really trying to switch my mindset here. I wish I had that mindset of like, I don't care what anyone thinks, you know, like, I am who I am. I made a mistake, or I don't like saying I made a mistake. I decided to do that, and now I decided that I wish I didn't do that. You know, I just, it's really not a big of a deal as you're kind of feeling inside. And I really wish that I didn't let it affect me the way that it has. Obviously, I'm coming to the end of my like laser journey now, and it's pretty much gone, and obviously my confidence has skyrocketed because it's nearly gone. But I wish that I could tell myself like 5 years ago, just get it lasered off if that's what you want to do, but wear what you want to wear. Like, in the meantime, it doesn't matter. People do not care, and you are just the same person as you were before you got the tattoo. I had some lovely comments on my last video, but I also had some really negative comments from people saying, I don't know, just, I don't even really want to talk about it, but just, there's going to be people that say rubbish things about you in life no matter what. And I am actually getting to the point now where I really just don't let it affect me. I'm like, whatever. Like, if you've got the time to sit there and write that about someone, then, I mean, it says a lot really, doesn't it, about yourself. But yeah, I just think if you're going through this journey, or you're thinking about getting something lasered, obviously really think about it. If you really don't like the tattoo, then obviously get it done. But in the meantime, live your life, you know. Try not to let it affect you, because in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, and there's so much more to life than worrying about a tattoo that you got, that you decided to get, you know. So yeah, I think, I don't know, I hope I worded that in a good way. I hope I kind of got across what I wanted to. But yeah, I think that's everything for this video. As I say, I just wanted to kind of just sit down and answer all of your questions. I do actually have another appointment coming up in a couple of weeks, and by then it pretty much should be gone. So let me know if you want me to film that and vlog that day. But yeah, I really hope this has helped, and if you have got a tattoo that you don't want, or you're going through this journey right now, you have got this. We're in this together, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.